Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, still experimenting with all things bloom and otherwise. These are all cell activators. That's a Prussian blue, that's my purple flash from Floetrol. This is some kind of white. And they all have over 3/4 Floetrol in them, at least 3/4 Floetrol. And the black that works the best for me is the Golden Product Carbon Black right there. I'm going to try and keep my head out of the camera. It should be okay, but I'm kind of blind, so it makes it kind of interesting. So I have this long ice cube tray, and I want to use my little acetate tool that I duct taped to the end of a skewer, and then, because I did both sides, I had to break it in half, because there was no place to stick it anymore. So I'm going to put, I did clean this ice cube tray, by the way. It's looking pretty nasty, but it's mostly black Florida stuff from living outside. And I'm just going to put all of my cell activating colors right into the bottom, hoping to not waste too many things. I have room for another one and I don't see one I want to use. Well, there's the magenta. That's a quinacridone magenta, and that works really well also. So I'm just going to stick that over here. I don't know if you can see that or not. This is my tray I've been using to hold up. Yes, I got something on my canvas already. To hold up my canvases, and if I wanted to dump off pillow paint, I would do that into this tray, but seeming as I'm not doing that, it shouldn't make any difference. So I'm going to give myself, instead of putting little lines on the canvas, I'm going to put colors I like together in a sort of a dirty bloom cup. And then I will dribble them across my canvas as I see fit. Whoa! Okay, except for that one, which is joining us via a splish splash. Alright, one more blue and then a purple flash. I still did not find my white pearl, which is too bad because I really would like to have that. I wonder if maybe I used it up at some point in time. I didn't remember. Oh yeah, I've got some of this mango. Do I want to use that right now? I'm going to use the purple flash if I can. It's not coming out. So let's just open that up and let it out. This was a bad bottle choice. The Dollar Tree has little tiny cupcake frosting bottles. That's what these are. You get them like 2 for $2. Really good deal. Don't need any Amazon link. I do have an Amazon link if you'd like to help me out. It's at no added cost to you. Well, that's what they say anyway. And that is the Mango Mamba from Primary Elements, which I had right here. Primary Elements, Mango Mamba. And I mixed that differently with the Vivid Polypour, which I really like because I don't have to mess with 3/4 untinted deep base primer and polyurethane. So I'm going to grab, I think I'm going to grab some regular latex semi-gloss house paint from Walmart, Color Place, and do what I did the last time I had a painting I liked, which by the way somebody asked me to purchase, and I put the artwork onto fineartamericapixels.com as a print, and it looks amazing on everything. It looks like I want one of those tote bags, I want that yoga mat, I want that duvet cover, I just want everything. So if I need some more of this, and I shook all of these, which is not necessarily what people do with the Bloom Technique house paints, because you don't want bubbles, but you're also supposed to not torch, and I do that too. So I'm looking for a fairly considerate layer of stuff. I'm also looking for my tweezers, wondering. Ah yes, I put them in the bucket to soak overnight, which is not going to really help me right now too much. Get the wet off. But I would like to use the bead of paint that builds up on the other side of the spatula. The spatulas are on my Amazon link. There's a smaller one and a larger one. They are, in my opinion, the best paint spreading tool around. And since I discovered them, a lot of other creatives have discovered them also. They probably have no idea that I'm the one, but I am the one. It was at my local organic pharmacy. It was spelled F for pharmacy instead of PH. They're no longer in existence. I don't really mind that I have some other paint here. I am going to keep filling in. I'm not really used to the latex house paint because I haven't done this in a long time. All of my colors that I've mixed with ball bearings or glass marbles in the bottle have been around for 4 to 6 months, and I'm having no problem with it at all. Some of them are primary elements, some of them are folk art color shifts, some of them are just anything mixed with that 3/4 deep base primer and 1/4 polyurethane. Although I really, really would love to just be able to go the primary elements route, because that means I can take any of my mica powders and any of my paints in general and mix them with that vivid Polypour, and boom, I'm done. Now I've got paint on my edges, which is maybe a good thing and maybe not a good thing, because I'm not tipping, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's make sure that that goes all the way over and throw that in the bucket. Alright, so because I want to spread this color around, and I really wanted some gold, which I may just go ahead and add afterwards. I like what I see. I've got great cells already. I don't need to do anything. But I'm going to enjoy playing with my small tool. That sounded kind of funny. Let's just ignore I said that. I'm going to let that drain down, and maybe in a moment there'll be enough of it there. So let's grab my little tray. I'll start with the white. And I need a scrape tray, which is something I like to put my extra paint in. And there we have some cells already. I don't think the turntable's going to work all that well for me this time. I'm going to try some of my Prussian blue, because usually that will work very nicely. And I'm going to use my studio rag to wipe off the residuals. Kind of miss having some real red in there, and I've got some very, very hot red, and I never did put that. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. Let's put some right in those spaces. And where's my gold? I know I left it here somewhere, and did I move it somewhere? There we go. Just a little something something everywhere. And grab the black. I'm thinking that I'm going to want a bigger swipe card, and I've got one right here. Whoop, without dried paint on it, please. I'm going to take my residuals and put them on the edge. I don't know if they're going to work to cover anything or not. This is looking kind of fugly right now, so I'm hopeful I can rescue it. I don't think I like the mango with the magenta very much. It might be interesting, just the same. Oh, I've got more on that side, so I'm going to take it. Just move it all along. Actually, I'm going to take that residual and really experiment. That's some very muddy looking bloomy stuff, but I'm not done, so I don't give up easily. I like the white, and I'd like some of it over on the other side. not sure I'm as thrilled with my ice cube container for my cell activators as I thought I was going to be. But I do like composing. And I could definitely, if I get enough paint moving around, if I get a heavy enough layer of paint here, I could probably always tip. And I could also take a straw and blow right into that. So maybe I'll just mess around. Let's grab some of that purple cell activator right out of there. Not that I couldn't just squeeze it out of a bottle. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? You know what's coming. I don't think I like my idea, so I'm going to change it. I'll let all those drain down. I like being unexpected sometimes. If it looks good and I don't have to tip it, I won't. If it does, I'd be very happy and very surprised and quite pleased. I'm trying to get my necklaces out of the way. This will teach me what works. I don't see a lot of that Prussian blue. I basically like what I see. I'm an abstract expressionist, what can I say? And I like funky. That's my Prussian blue cell activator, which would usually create cells almost instantly. In any other configuration, so I kind of expect they might come up before I'm done playing. I've got some really nice cells over here. You gotta know I don't like doing things in a conventional. You know what's missing? Orange. Orange is missing. I don't think I added any. I'm gonna keep using that gold because I like what it did over here. I think I'm gonna do all that right there too. Why not? Why not make a mess into something fun? I've got some really neat things happening. Deep in the middle. I could torch to try and get cells, but right at this point I don't want to firm up the paint surface, so I'm just going to keep blowing. I like the skinny little black marks. There are all kinds of things coming to mind, like taking a basting brush to this, but I actually really, strangely enough, I really like it. So let's just see what happens. I'm going to mix up some white mica powder after this. Yes, I like a little orange here and there. Maybe just a drop. Come on out. Come on. Come. There we go. 2. I wonder if I can grab a skewer and make some adjustments before blowing on that. I really like that, but I want some white in there. And I'm going to use my straw so I don't dip my face in there. just having all kinds of fun, giving myself permission. And this is wild, and I like wild. I'll try and do something more conventional in a minute. This is not that, and it's not meant to be that. Let's see, what do I like? I like this negative space down here and over there. I like the way that balances back and forth, but I think I'm going to give myself a little bit of gold right there. Knowing I have a pretty decent chance of getting some cells. This might keep developing, I don't know. I'm going to have to do one where I pour stuff off. I think maybe just a little tiny bit more white here. And maybe adjust that with a skewer first. I like it. The only problem with a straw is you wind up getting spittle in there. I am going to take my orange where I can see it and where I can't. So I've got 2 minutes left to tell you guys I do sell my artwork, and my email address is the way to contact me, and it's underneath the Linktree link, which is the first blue link underneath the video. Yes, I did. I just put my mouth on the painty end. Clever girl. And I like all of this. There's lots of fun cells in here. I might have to cover a few edges with some paint, but otherwise it doesn't look like anything or anyone else's, and that's okay with me. I don't mind. I am going to tell you guys I appreciate when you share my videos. I appreciate it more when you like my videos. Oh, no, that's not true. I appreciate both of those things very much. I want to say thank you for all the wonderful comments you leave me all the time. I really appreciate them. They're a morale booster, and I need that sometimes. Thank you for shopping my Amazon link. Appreciate that very much. I have 2 books on that Amazon link called Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, volumes 1 and 2. If you guys ever have questions, feel free to ask me. I love you guys. There's almost 90,000 of you. It's taking a little while to get the last 300 or so, but I'm pretty sure I might make it. I'm just freely sticking my finger in the painting wherever I feel like it. And honestly, I didn't expect to love this when it started to go sideways, but I really do love it, and I'm going to give you guys a close-up on all those cells as best I can. And then I'm going to swivel that around. I'm going to tell you the Linktree has Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links. I'm going to see if you can... Yep, I'm just going to keep turning that slowly. I do give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I give classes. You can inquire about anything you want. If you want to look at the community board on my YouTube channel, you'll find tomorrow's video. And Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group on Facebook is another place to find tomorrow's video. Also the Pinterest boards, if you look for my videos from Expressionist Art Studio, you'll find the upcoming videos. And they're not giving email notifications right at the moment on YouTube, so if you want to find me, you can if you look. What else should I tell you guys? Teespring clothing under the video has all over print leggings and all over print t-shirts. And I love you guys for helping me out. And if you're looking for the monthly drawing, the exhibition video on the end screens of any video in the last 20 seconds has the prizes for this month. And should you happen to be a contributor through PayPal or Patreon, you will be automatically included. I will send you email receipt and a copy of the prizes also. I love you guys. I will see you anon. Check my playlist out for over 1,500 videos under created playlists and all playlists. And I'm going to zoom out again and make sure I'm in frame and say, I will see you anon. This is really cool. It's just one thing I want to do right here. A spiral for Sally. Ha! Hi, Sally. See you guys later. Bye for now. Why is that crooked? I didn't want it to be crooked. I will see you anon. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves.